And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Chicago taking on Sacramento. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And starting in this one, Noah Cameron. What do you have on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Derek Jeter. Breaking ball inside. And we're underway here this afternoon. On the ground to the left. And a quick out, number one. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Missed inside with the curve. Check swing, called strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Yeah. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. That's bad. And boom goes the dynamite. He sends it out of here. It's 1-0.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Ball 1.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. The shortstop takes the ball. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Struck him out looking. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. He's a dynamic player.
Yeah, Boog, the youngest player ever to hit 25 home runs and steal 60 bags, and you never know what he's going to do next.
That's in there. And the count even 1-1. 1 out, base is empty. That one misses. 2-1. And strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Down base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Kelly a move to first. De La Cruz back in on a dive. Next to hit, Alfonso Soriano. Pitch out, but no action. Inside, just missed.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next offering is in for a strike. De La Cruz, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Aaron Judge at the plate now. That's ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching.
Runners on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Second and third here. One away. And Judge spoils that one. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bernie Williams, the next to hit. And there's the strike. Two outs, two in scoring position.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Second inning set to go. And now Adam Dunn. Cameron back to work. Just missed. Little chopper rolls foul. That's inside.
Inside.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Rowley sizing this one up. Calls it in, and there's one away. In half up to hit. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. And the slider just misses.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
One thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
And here is Zach Geloff. Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first, and it's a one. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now Cal Raleigh.
Ryan.
Hey.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Way high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swing and a miss. Full count now.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Raleigh tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held up just enough. That's ball 4. So now the DH spot, Orlando Cepeda.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Geloff for 1. And that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the batter now, Nick Kurtz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Check swing, and he went 2-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Higashioka. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. That one felt good. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Jeter swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Move to second, he's picked off. Fought off foul. Up the middle. And that chance handled. Fires to first on the run. And they get the out. Not in time. He's safe. It's 3-2. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Caminero getting to start at the hot corner, hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
2-0.
And another ball.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
And that's outside. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back here at American Family Field, here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. First pitch misses. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Misses inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Now one missed. That That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So the lineup flips over. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Ground ball right side. Nice stop from his backside. There's one. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Pena, the base runner at first with 1 out.
2-0.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Just missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. Runner on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. And that one fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the third. And it's even up.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Oh, that's inside.
Throw to third, too late. Safe, double steal. Second and third, 1 away. Tatis really on his horse for it. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging. Here comes the throw.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run for third.
It's Aaron Judge now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Check swing, called strike. 2 outs with a runner at third. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes. 2-2 the count.
Down to third, and he gets back safely. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the back here in Milwaukee as we go to the top of the 4th. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Throws across the diamond, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Now it's the DH, Adam Dunn. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, not close. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one finds the zone. Now 2-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And that's fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add to their lead. It's 4-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Zach Geloff. 0-for-1 so far. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball. Next offering upstairs. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Off the outside edge, ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off.
Well, he settles under it in left, and that will end the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. That one at triple digits.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
And there's a foul ball.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
1-2 now. Mullins on his horse. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here's the first baseman, Nick Curtis. 0-for-1. He struck out swinging last time. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Happ makes the play, and a couple of quick outs. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that will end the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun.
You know, this group of hitters putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Shortstop, Derek
Jeter watches that one, and it's in for a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Carter hauls it in, 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Mullins at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. In the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
On the ground right side into the outfield, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Throw to second. He's safe. Mullins at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Orlando Cepeda.
Orlando Cepeda.
Ryan back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these guys just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Reaching down, makes the catch. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. He reached out a walk his first time. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jeremy.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Wow.
0-1's the count.
That's not even close to the zone.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. A dive, he's got it. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there.
Now
Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controld, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
1 strike.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Jeter snags it, and that is that. Back here at American Family Field, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And it's 0-1. Mizorowski goes 6 feet 7 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Adam Dunn will hit next. Cut on and missed at 101. That's strike one. That one ripped left field. That's back. Boom goes the dynamite. And they add a run. It's 5-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Ian Happ digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strike.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. He's 0 for 1.
Geloff.
That's outside. Ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. The wind of the pitch. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ball to strike. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Now pitching, Griffin Jack.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Judge in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering upstairs.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And it remains 2-2. Jax. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeout. And that's a base hit into left field. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Hung up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. Bernie Williams, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Fouled off left side.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And it's fouled away. Caminero makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the top of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Kyle Higashioka getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game. But right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now running on
0-1.
Number 90.
That one the other way. Soriano got him on the off-balance throw. And 2 away now. And the batter now Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Runner's breaking for the plate.
1-1.
Pitch misses. bottom of the 7th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Into center. Geloff makes his way towards it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Orlando Cepeda will hit next.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's rolling around out there.
And downstairs. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Carter lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And now 2-2. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. That one misses. And a full count now.
Calling this count, runner not known for his speed.
Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. And we're back. Ready to begin the 8th. Now here is Cedric Mullins. Mizorowski back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Now pitching, Brian Abreu.
And that one pulled foul. Clips the corner, and a count 1-2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Now the 3rd baseman, Junior Caminero.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Mullins gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Late on that fastball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Go to second and he's out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Inside, and the count is 1-2. And Tatis able to stay alive. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop.
Speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And that's in there at the knees. Tap foul at the plate. And that skips into there. In the dirt. On to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. And it's 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
So up next, Alfonso Soriano. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of break. So tough to get that barrel to.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch way upstairs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here at American Family Field. And now the DH, Adam Dunn.
Gregory Soto.
Strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Tried to check his swing there. Appeal to third. No swing. That one outside. And that's ball 2.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So digging in, Ian Happ. On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. 2 down, bases empty. Zach Geloff digs in now. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here in Milwaukee, last chance for the home team. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Gagne, a righty that throws with power. 28 years old. And he was born in Canada. That one at triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Bernie Williams, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Bases empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Fly ball center field. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. At the plate, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
This could end it. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.